Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about the new seasonal urgent quest and how to do it efficiently. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over is this urgent quest does scale to the number of players that you have. As you can see in the B-roll, I ran this with my alliance with 6 players and we were able to clear it faster than with 8 players, which is actually pretty impressive. So the mechanics for this urgent quest is relatively simple. There are going to be different colored mobs. So as we can see over here, this mob has this red colored shield over it, which means we need to pick up the red bullets in order to break the shield. Once its shield is broken, you can use any color and you'll be able to deal damage to those mobs. Another thing to keep note of is the regular mobs that do not have a color shield have a chance of dropping colored bullets when you defeat them. So let's say there is a colored mob, but you don't have the right colored bullets in order to break their shield. Look around for mobs that do not have a shield, defeat them, and the chances of them dropping the right colored bullets are relatively high so that you can pick them up in order to break the shields. So as we can see right now, we pick up the red bullet so that we can break the red shield. Once you break its shield, you'll be able to use any colored bullets or just no colored bullets and you'll be able to deal damage. So now we move up to the next type of mob over here. As you can see, these mobs have green colored shields, so I need to find green bullets. So what I don't realize is there's actually green bullets up there, but I didn't see it. So I picked up the blue bullets instead so that I could break the shield over here. So the strategy over here is actually pretty simple. It's you have 3 people, each person focuses a specific color. So you have one person that focuses on red, one person focuses on green, and another person focuses on blue, and you're good to go. These 3 players, their only job is to break the shield. The moment they break the shield, they move on to the next mob. They do not need to kill the mobs, they just want to break the shield. Everyone else, you can pick whatever color you want, you can break shields if you want, but your main purpose is to just kill the mobs. This is one of the fastest ways because that way you don't have people picking up the wrong color and being like, oh dear, we don't have anyone that has the color green, we can't kill this mob anymore. Because you have dedicated people to break specific colored shields, so you're never going to have that problem of, oh, we don't have the right color to break X shield. Alright, another thing to keep note of is the number 3 skill. Once you shoot enough times, you will be able to activate it, and the moment this is activated, your cannonball has no charge up time. You're literally able to charge up your right click instantaneously, and you're going to be able to kill bosses incredibly quickly. This is super useful when you break the enemy shield and there's a ton of enemies around you. You just activate it and you just spam your right click and you will absolutely obliterate everything on the screen. It's really powerful. Now do keep in mind, when you're spamming your right click, it does consume the same amount of photon power, so you're not able to spam it forever. You know, the moment you run out of photon power, you won't be able to spam it anymore. And remember, your photon power does scale off your gear as well as your weapons. So if you have a lot of photon power, let's say you're using like the Vios armors, then you're going to be able to spam your right click a lot more often versus my gear where it's like mediocre. You know, I've got like 217 photon power. I still get a good amount of attacks. I think I can spam it like 4 or 5 times before I run out of photon power. But nevertheless, the moment you run out of photon power, you just auto attack and you get your PP back incredibly quickly. And that's pretty much the strategy. As we can see over here, we are killing the Flamedell sword, and you're gonna see how fast its HP goes down the moment we start spamming those explosions. Look at that, it's just like boom, 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 and it just starts dying super fast. So just make sure that everyone knows that, hey, your number 3 key or your 3rd skill allows you to spam those bombs incredibly quickly because you hit really hard. It's like 20,000, 20,000, 20,000. And if you've got 8 people doing that all at the same time, the boss just disappears. It literally just poof, explosion, it dead. It's super fast and it's super fun. Now, of course, the loot itself is relatively okay. You do get a lot of Defi Phase 3 capsules, which are pretty nice. You get some photon chunks 2A, 2B, arms refiners, and of course, there is the off chance that you do get the Octo Armor Arga, Belta, and Sheza, as well as the Tisha weapons. So personally, I really enjoy this urgent quest. It's relatively fun. You pick up a gun, everyone runs super fast, everyone is super powerful, and you just blow everything up. And you know, it's just very enjoyable and it's a nice change of pace. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!